friends, it's Nancy, and I'm back to do another 3 in 30 as inspired and issued by Tina from Shabby Dabby Doodah. So I've finished A, which was acetate, and B, which was buttons, and now I'm on to C, which is cardboard. And unfortunately, I don't have any cardboard, and so I thought, okay, well, I can do any kind of card. And I thought, oh, I can do index cards, I can do playing cards, I can do flashcards. So I've had flashcards in my stash. I've used the kind that have words on them and pictures on them in my junk journals, but I don't think I've ever used the big arithmetic ones. So, I've got a couple of ideas, and I'm making ephemera for my travel journals. So, sorry, just having to swallow a coffee. So I've got some travel-y, journal-y kind of collage-y stuff out, and we'll just see how we do. Okay, I've been reinforced with coffee, we can go. Okay, I'm just going to start the timer, and here we go. So I have two sizes of cards. These ones have blue print on both sides, and these ones have pink on one side and blue on the other, and it's blue and shiny, and I don't really like that. Ooh, I got an idea. I'm looking for a 25 because I'm also making ephemera for a pink Christmas journal, kind of in the planning stages. Gosh, these are hard to maneuver. Let's see if I can find a 25. Of course not. This is going to suck up all my time. If I don't find a 25, I'm going to be furious. The weather outside is really freakishly warm. It's 9 o'clock in the morning, and it's 10 Celsius, which is about 50 in Fahrenheit, I believe. Oh, there's a 24. I might use that. Kind of a Christmas Eve. Somebody ripped that one. Okay. That's about as good as it's gonna get. Shoe. I don't like the shiny side. I'm gonna glue these back to back. And I've just got my purple glue here. I actually grabbed a fresh one just in case, you know, so I wouldn't waste any time. Like, you know, I just did. Just adding some art glitter glue around the edge. This time I do have a bit of a plan, so we're good. Now, next what I want to do is kind of soften up the writing here, or the printing, and I thought, oh, I could gesso it, but that would take forever. So what I've got here is one of the linings from a napkin. So I'm just gonna sort of roughly cut a couple of pieces. When I say the lines from a napkin, you know, when you separate the layers of a napkin to do decoupage. Hoping D isn't decoupage, because we're gonna decoupage this. You know, I was really, oh shoot, that's not what I want to do. I want to tear this first. I was watching, this is probably a couple weeks ago now, Wendy's journaling adventures, and she was making envelope pockets using napkins and using her glue stick, and I thought, oh, that's awesome, because I don't like using the whatchamacallit Mod Podge. So thank you, Wendy, for freeing my creativity. Okay. So this one has got the pink print. I'm going to use this to make something pink Christmassy. So I pulled out some fussy cuts. I've been doing a lot of organizing, which is awesome because it's I'm tidying up things and finding things that I forgot I had, and you know, really considering, am I going to use this? Is this my style still? Was it ever my style? And yeah, it's been great. I have been really enjoying the projects I've been working on. Okay, let's give this a little bit of ink. Right, so I'm gonna find a little piece of music. This is an old music book. I don't know where I got it, but it's teeny tiny. It's 4.5 inches by 3 1/4, and the music is teeny tiny. Looking for something with kind of a cool title. remember there being any Christmassy. Oh, there's a way in a manger. Feels thick. I don't know. Okay. I don't want to cover up 24. I was going to cut that, but no, let's tear it. Okay. Ink. Oh my gosh. 10 minutes in and we haven't got the first project done yet. Okay. I'm going to put a little bit of lace on here. Fingers are sticking. I need a tool. Okay. I'll give that a quick stitch. So it's not, the stitching isn't really holding anything, the glue is holding it, it's just kind of pushing it down. Now I had a little fussy cut here that I got from a Christmas book. I'll give her some ink. next ones better go faster. All right. This side, I'm just going to add a second layer. For a little more texture, a little more depth to cover the printing, and give you more of a solid base for journaling. How's that sound? Okay, we'll put that aside to dry. Okay, the next thing I thought I would do is a little booklet, but this one is gleaming white, so he needs a drink of ink. I need to get a new ink pad. I went to 2 different Michaels on Christmas Eve. Neither one had the color I want. All right. So I'm gonna put a line here. Tear. Again, this is an old piece of music. I'm not using the Salvation Army one. Oh my god, I got 12 minutes left. I've got a whole bunch of roses over here, fussy cuts. I like that one. There, that's better. Doug's on the phone. I think it's his mom. Oh, no, it's his brother. All right, now I want to make some pages. Okay. So about 2.5 inches across. Got 9 minutes left. How long? Oh, about 4 1/4. Okay, 2.5. 2.5. Okay. How did they get so short? I must have wanted 5.5 or 5 1/4. I want 4 3/4. That's not what I want. Okay, that's better. And it was 2.5, right? Oh God. So stressful. And these are old ledger pages, so they're harder to cut with a blade. And we'll add a shorter one in there. What the heck, right? And a little bit of lace. Okay, I am going to just glue this lace on here and then let it dry for a minute and then come back and finish it. Okay, set you over there. The last one we're going to do is a tag. As with all things, we need ink. And again, I'm going to cover up the print with a little bit of this I knew where my bigger scissors are. Oh, there's some bigger scissors. Okay. And get that stuck down. And on the other side, I got this napkin from Catherine. It has these old-fashioned balloons. That looks pretty. So I'm hoping this one will go into one of my travel journals that I've been working on, which have not been very lacy or girly. They've been mostly maps from an old atlas. Oh my gosh, I have 1 minute, 47 seconds. Okay. I want to do a little bit of collage here. hope this fits. I didn't even test it because I'm looking at my 24 seconds ticking by. And I have poo. Alright, well, let's just keep working on this. I'm pretty sure if I hadn't spent all that time looking for a 25, we would have been in good shape. Got this old dictionary page, and the word that I was focusing on was adventure. And cover up the Arctic Ocean. Oh, I have a postage stamp that has a balloon. I like this. This is coming out good. Okay. So I've clearly run out of time, and I will be doing a little bit of finishing touches on here. So on this little booklet, I'm going to flip this lace down and give that a stitch. This one I'm going to stitch around all the borders, and I might do another layer of napkin. And where's my journal card gone? And this one, I think I like it just the way it is. So I hope you thought this was fascinating. I'm really enjoying doing this challenge because it's really forcing me to rethink some of the things I have, use some of the things I've never used before, use some of these fussy cuts. I have spent hours and hours and hours and hours cutting out all these cute little things, and they just sit in a box. So yeah, I'm pretty happy. So if you have been thinking about doing this challenge, do it. I highly recommend it. I'm going to play for a little while, a little more playing, and we'll come back and do another challenge. Thanks for watching.